Good morning. Good morning. I got nothing for you. No package open. Just gonna talk some bullshit before I go out and unload. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain. And if it doesn't rain today, I will be taking a load of dirt down to my daughter's tomorrow. And I don't know if I'll make the Durban auction or not. I hope to, but I don't know if I will. Anyway, I gotta take a load of dirt down there after right at noon. It takes a couple hours to unload it. It takes an hour to get home. I may be home by 5 to get to the auction. I don't know. The last Durban auction, there were 4 large Canadian pennies on there. One I needed to upgrade, one that I had, and 2 that I didn't have. I managed to get one that I didn't have, and there was another one I didn't have that Paulie got instead of me, and I should have probably. I wasn't paying attention, and I missed it. Anyway, I sent Paulie a letter. Paulie DeWalker. I sent Paulie a letter asking if he had extras, and if he had extras he wanted to part with that I might need, and I haven't got an answer back. So hopefully I'll get an answer back. Hidden numismatist has also not gotten back to me about large pennies that he may have that I don't have. So I don't know. We'll see. Looks to me, hi AZ. Looks to me like I'm going to be stuck with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I don't have yet. I would have got it down to 5, but I wasn't paying attention, and Paulie got that one. So I don't know. We'll see if I ever get this book filled. Once I get that book filled, then I got to start working on fish scale nickels, the book for the fish scale nickels. See what I'm missing there. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Yeah, what a pain. It seems like all of my small pennies from Canada from 1920 up, I'm missing just a few in the 2000s. From 2010 up. No, I'm missing quite a few in the 2000s, let's say up to 2012. But I am missing all the 1900s for some reason. I'm missing some 1800s. All the 1900s for some reason, and just a few in the 2000s, but I don't know. Well, I was there. I don't know if I saw it. The one that you got? I think I did see it, but I'm not real sure. I'd have to go back and look again. Why? Did you get one that was way undervalued or what? I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm sure I saw it, but I don't know what it was. I wasn't paying attention that much. I was back and forth with my wife and this damn dog, and that's why the title for my title for the video today or the live today was that Pfieffer's gone. My daughter came and picked her up yesterday morning. Yesterday morning. Yeah. No, yesterday evening. Because I was sitting in the chair in the other room. I was turning on the TV, getting a channel for the dog to watch. Because Pfieffer was being a fucking dick. Must have known that her mom was coming or something. But she was being a dick. And she came and got her. And now I don't have a dog to put out in the morning or a dog to wake me up or a dog to sleep with me. So I was missing my little buddy. And that's the thumbnail for today is my little buddy. It came back. EF40. $82. A 32 cat bus $half. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't have a red book. I should get a red book. I don't have a red book. Obviously, I'm not one of those that particularly picks up a lot of graded coins. I will pick them up. I don't have a lot of them. I probably got 30, maybe 30 graded coins, and a third of those are Canadian. So most of the graded coins that I have are ASEs. I'll just be honest with you, ASEs. I have some other graded coins, but most of them are ASEs, all different years, and Canadian coins. That would be the majority of the graded stuff that I have. I'm not big into errors and varieties and all of that. Graded coins, yes. I'm more into proof stuff. If I can get proof stuff, I will buy it. I will buy it. As far as graded, not real big into that. No, I was missing my little buddy. After Pfieffer left, Pfieffer sleeps with me every night when she comes. But she's a very needy dog. Pit bulls are very needy. I don't know if you guys know much about pit bulls, but they are a people dog. They have to be around people. Yes, there are some pit bulls that their genetics override their personality. Their genetics take hold, and their genetics are to fight. That's what they were bred to do here in the United States and overseas. Bred to bear bait, bull bait, and then here to fight other dogs. And some of that breeding will show through. Pfieffer does not trust strange individuals that she does not know. If you spend time with her, like an afternoon, with Rose and her here, and she'll be good with you. But if you just walk into the mudroom like my brother does, and she doesn't know you, she will bark and growl. And if you make a move toward her, she will bite you. And that she's her instincts take over when it comes to furry little creatures. If they run, she chases and she'll kill it. That's what they're bred to do. And she killed two of my cats. They were outside cats. I didn't really have any particular attachment to them. The cat that I have right now is my cat. My cat. That cat chose me. I've taken care of her since she was 1.5 years old. I've taken care of her to the vet. I buy her special food. She stays in my shop where it's nice and warm in the wintertime. And she gets to go outside every day. And she gets to go in there when it's cool in the summertime when she's around here. And that's where she gets fed. That's where her box is at, her litter box. And otherwise, she's an outside cat, but she can come in whenever she wants to. And I didn't want Pfieffer to kill her, but I wanted her to get used to her. I'll look in the red book and see what you got, buddy. I'll look it up online. And anyway, Pfieffer has, when my cat was in the shop and I had Pfieffer down there, the cat will just roll over and let Pfieffer nuzzle on her fur because my cat is not afraid of dogs, so she won't run, which is a good thing. And so Pfieffer gets her down on the floor and just nuzzles around in her fur and sniffs on her and stuff. But when the cat wants to get up and leave, like cats are wont to do, then Pfieffer will bite at her. And that's when I have to pull back on the leash and let the cat go away and separate the two. But twice now she's nuzzled in her fur, and when the cat doesn't move, or so we're good that way. I'm teaching her that cat is not for her to bite. That cat's not to be bitten. And we're getting there. We're getting there. But anyway, Pfieffer went home and I was missing my little buddy, Ridgway. So that's his picture on the thumbnail today. The mailman got him a year and a half or a year and 8, 9 months ago. And I haven't had a dog since. I'm ready to get another dog, but my wife doesn't want a big dog like Pfieffer or a German Shepherd or anything like that. She wants a small dog like Pfieffer, 26-pound terrier. She would be fine with that. And I'd be fine with that too, as long as I had a dog. So, anyway, here is Pfeiffer's favorite toy when she wants to tease me. I'm on the computer. She'll come over with this in her mouth and she'll play keep away with me. She want to play keep away. That's how she gets my attention. Or if my arm is hanging down from my chair, she'll come over and paw my arm like that. And then I know she wants to go outside or she wants to play, one or the other. But yeah, she'll bring this over and she'll hold it right in front of me, and I'll make a grab for it, and she'll go like that. So I know she wants to play. She's bored. She wants something to do. That's a good toy, man. Makes noise. It's hard. She can't rip this thing up. One of her favorite toys is 20-ounce pop bottles. You put the cap on tight, you throw it to her, and she will sit there for half hour, 45 minutes, and a lot of times, she's getting it down now, she will chew on that cap or get the cap off. It's just what she likes to do. Take her 10 minutes sometimes now. And that dog is just amazing as far as how smart she is. She's a smart dog, but I also know she's a people dog. She's got to be around people all the time. She has tremendous separation anxiety. I've gotten to where I can leave her alone for 3-4 hours now and come back. But when you come back, oh my God, oh, I thought you were gone. I thought you left me forever. And yeah, she's all over you. She was so bad that when we got her, or when my daughter got her, we had to give her actual medication and THC or CBD to calm her down. And that helped quite a bit. And I think she realized that she's not going to be left alone again, that somebody's always going to come back to her. So I realized that, hey, Seth, I realized that dog was a people dog when my daughter and my wife left one day and left Pfieffer here with me. Pfieffer didn't know me from shit. And just let her run outside. And I was out in the shed welding, sparks flying, grinding, sparks flying. And she stood 20, 30 feet from me and just watched me. Sparks in her fur and a whole bit, and just watched me move around the shed for 5 hours. For 5 hours, she just watched me. And when we came back in the house that night after my wife and daughter came home, she was good. She was good with me. So it's like I say, you have to spend some time with her, and then you're good with her. Once she knows you, then you're good. My daughter's gone through 4 boyfriends now. 4, count them, 4 boyfriends. And they've all gotten along with that dog. So, hey, freaking awesome. They've all been good with that dog. So that just tells me, at first, it told me that she was a people dog. And then I realized that she was a people dog when, had to be around people when she would accept her boyfriends, all of them, after a period of time. Then the dog was good with her. So, all right. I don't know where this toy came from, but it's a damn good toy, especially for dogs that like to chew on shit and tear it apart. Like stuffed toys, she'll just rip them apart. The bottles, she'll rip apart. The other toys she's got, she's pretty destructive. This one's is the only one that's lasted the test of time so far. It's the only one that's lasted the test of time. And both of my daughter's dogs love this toy. The pit bull and the terrier, both. They like it. The terrier, that one likes the little squeaky balls, but she likes to play fetch. So you throw them to her and then she brings them back. She's a good dog. She knows how to fetch. Pfieffer, on the other hand, does not know how to fetch. She likes to play keep away. She likes to play keep away. She will run from one end of the house to the other. She gets the zoomies, of course, but when she wants to play keep away with you, run from one end of the house to the other, do her little twirls on the. You won't. Every once in a while, I catch it, and then she'll stop, and then she'll pull. She doesn't want to pull hard; she just wants to pull, and then I let go. She's got it, and then she'll play keep away again. So, yep, that's my toy. Yeah, those are my dogs. I did manage to upgrade my 1882H this last auction. I did manage to upgrade that one. That's the one that needed upgrading bad out of this whole book. And I'm missing two on that page. I'm missing two on that page. An 1895 and an 1897. Why don't I have those two? I don't know. And I'm missing 5 on the front page. 1856, the first one. 1858, that's the first one. And then I go all the way down to 1886, 88, 91, and 93. I'll get them someday, I suppose. One of those I should have got, but I didn't. Anyway, that's the way it is. What is today? Tuesday? Yeah. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll make the auction. I might. I don't know. Oh, I had to take my gum out of my mouth when we started this thing. I don't know what it is about gum. It makes me look like I'm chewing a cud. So I take the gum out. I don't like that at all. And I really don't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about other than my little pennies and my big pennies and my little nickels. I got to look. Here, hold up a second. Let me just show you what I got for extra large pennies and little nickels. These are the extra large pennies that I have. Got them separated by years. Come on. I go all the way back to 1859, 1876H, 1881H, 1898H, 1901, 07, 04. How come that's out of order? 06, the 7's out of order. Get out of there. Okay, 04, 06, 06, 07, and I have, how many of those? Huh. Can't actually see the date on that. It's an 1880 something or another. Nope, 1911s. I got 4 1911s, 3 1912s, 2 1913s, 3 1916s, 2, what are those? (1917s). I got 2 1918s. think I got 3 or 4 1919s. I got one 1920. What's that other one I dropped? I dropped one. Where'd it go? I dropped one. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Damn, I dropped. Oh, there it is. Landed in my chair. And this one is another two 1906s. No, one 1906. So I got two 1906s, right? 1910, 7. How come those are in separate? How come those are in separate bags? They should be in the same bag. Let's look at these. Why are they in separate bags? Okay, there's two 1906s. What is this one? That's a 1906. Huh. I don't know why that one is in a separate bag. I don't know. Let's look. Wow, that one's really nasty. Huh. Well, something doesn't look right there. Wow, when you put that under extreme magnification, you can't see shit. That looks like a 1900 to me. That might be why. That's a 1906 for sure. That's a 1906 for sure. This one might be a 1900. Yep, it's a 1900. All right, that's why. So that needs to go in its own separate little container. We will relabel that because that's a 1900. I don't know. Do I have any other 1904, 1901? Nope, I don't have any more of those. So that's why it was there by itself. 1903, 1901, 1904. No 1902s though. That's really strange. No, I did not get a beard trimming. But Joe did. Hi, Lisa. Maybe it's just because I combed it or I brushed it out this morning. I brushed it out this morning. Oh, no, it's still as long as it was. Well, that's really different. I did not know I had a 1900 in there. So let's put that back here with there's the 04s. I don't think I got an 05 either. No. Three, four, 1, 3, 4, 6. I thought I said there was a 7 in here someplace. Those are 11s. Those are 12s. Those are 13s. 16s. Well, don't look like it, but all right. We'll put that back in there. Hold up. I'm going to put these up here, and we're going to go like this. And we're going to put that back in here. That's a 1900 now. It's a pretty shitty one, but it's a 1900. And I got another one here I got to put in a bag. This was the H that I redid, 1882. You could just see the bottom half of the H. That's all. The rest of it's pretty wore, so I upgraded that one. But those are all my extra large pennies, if anybody's looking. And I'm still waiting on answers from Hidden and from Paulie DeWalker. And then these are the fish scale nickels I got to go through. These are all the 1900s, all the way up to 1920. 11 to 20. 11 to 20. These are all 1900s to 1910. These are all the 1890s, that decade. The 1880s, that decade. I got several of the decades done, but here's the 1870s. You can see how little I have there. 1860s, I don't have any, I don't think. I got one 1850, one 1820. I got some more 1880s in here. I got some more 1909, 1920, and some other ones in there. But yeah, I'm missing quite a few. I got to work on fish scale nickels. Gonna have to get a book for these. I don't know if I got a book for them. Oh, there I am screwing up again. So I got 3 decades of the nickels pretty well done, but I'm working on a couple other decades. It'll be a while before I get them, seems like. Yeah, this one's got to go back in there. I got to put this in a bag. Or in a 2x2. Oh, I got a 2x2 right there, don't I? Yep, I got a 2x2 right there. So we'll put that back in there. And this little fish scale nickel here, I got it looked at. It's a don't know what the year is on this. The year is missing. The first 3 digits of the year are missing, but the 0 is on the last digit. But it's a 22 leaf nickel, so could it be an 1890, 19? Let me see. Who is on here as a monarch? Shit. Well, that'll tell you just about the year, who the monarch is. Let's see. I got to put that on the right there. It's a 22 leaf. It is King Edward. No, George V. So I'd have to look up George V and see when his reign was. That will tell me approximately what year this coin is, but it's a 22 leaf. So I got to look that up. But there's one right there. Oh, and here's that Canadian penny is a error planchet. It's blank, but it's a planchet. So, yeah, that goes in the book too when I get done. All right, there, that goes on there, that goes on there, that goes on there. There, we got that taken care of. Now what? What's brushed? What's brushed? What's brushed? All right, let's put them down here. Should I show you what I got for sale? Oh, Lord. I can show you what I got for sale. Oh, I don't know. I think I'll just keep all of the silver and just scrap it. I got a bunch of Canadian dimes for sale. Some more Canadian dimes, some more Canadian dimes, some more Canadian dimes. Yes, I have been through all my dimes. All right, there we go. That's got to go over there. Canadian small cents. I have 2 books right here. One that's partially filled. This would be from 1920 up. The last 2 pages are completely full. This page is the one that's not full yet. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If you can find that 36 dot. That one's for sale. And I got this other book that's not as full. The last 2 pages are full all the way up to 72. But that's the first page there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the first one. I have a book that's full already, and these 2 are for sale. I have been collecting Canadian pennies for years and years and years. As a matter of fact, I go over to my brother's. He's got an ammo can full of them. I got to look for specific dates. He was looking for a 36 dot too, but we never did find one. I got a whole bunch of foreign stuff here. I don't know. I should go through and see if it's silver. And if it's silver, keep it. But I got, let's see, how many of these mint sets do I got? I got let's see, an 88 mint set. I got an 84 uncirculated set. Got an 86. I think those are P's and D's. Got a 98. '97. Oop. 96. I got 2 of these. One is in a capsule and one is in plastic. Mercury Dime Mint Mark collections. And I got the COA with one of them. Then I got 2 of these Roosevelt Silver Dime Mint Mark collections. And if it's silver, I suppose I should just keep it. Let me see the Roosevelts. I have both of the COAs with those. And then I got, what's this down here? Some more dimes, ain't they? Yeah, those are some more dimes. What else I got? I got 2 coin sets, 50 percenters. These are Canadian. I got an 89, 82, 81, 74, and a 72. 5 of those are for sale. These bad boys are all for sale. One of these days I'll have a sale. I don't know. The silver stuff I should just probably, the foreign silver. I got foreign silver and walkers, and I should probably just keep silver. I got a bunch of foreign stuff here. Netherlands and Portugal and Spain and all of that. All these dimes. And I better put these in a bag. Otherwise I'll lose them. All those dimes. Some of them are 80%. Some of them are not. All right. Let's put these dimes over in a bag. Throw them in there. Shouldn't you guys send me stuff in bags? I reuse bags all the time. I keep all of my slabs are in bags just to keep them from becoming scratched. All right, see, I got more bags of dimes. Let's throw them down there. That's what I got for one of these days. I'm going to sell it. One of these days I'm going to sell it. And there's all my Canadian stuff I have to go through. But other than that, what's up here? I got some coppers I'd like to sell too. See them over there on the table? All them coppers back there. There's even a 5-ouncer. Those are ones I'd like to sell, but one of these days maybe I'll get to it. Oh, great, Sheet. Great. I didn't have anything to go to the five for sale. Which ones you talking about? Freaking awesome. Oh, okay, good. Thank you very much. I did not have anything to send out today. The only thing I have to send, and I'd like to get it full before I send it, is this box to Jenna. She's getting this cigar box. With the leather rose in it. But the only thing I got for her, I have a couple of Supreme Ginger Stacker stickers. I got a couple of Angry Warrior Tackle Box magnets. There's a steel penny for her boy. I just sent her other box out. And you see, these are some of the artwork off of the cigars. Ooh. There's Leather Rose. I brought the other one in here last night. Maybe it's laying outside yet. The Fat Bottom Betty. She's already got that box. And now she's going to get this box. And what's the other box that I just sent her? I sent Gatita also a box. A cigar box. Yeah, every time I run out of cigars, I go get a new box of cigars. I get the box with it. And Deadwood Tobacco Company. I don't know if you can see the labels or not. They're a Nicaraguan cigar. And if you can't see it, it does have a code on here. They're made by Drew Estates, Deadwood in Deadwood, South Dakota. There's a QR code for them. If you want to take a picture of that, you sure can. But yeah, she's going to get this box. She's got a Fat Bottom Betty box already. And I think I just sent her. Oh, I did. I sent her the Arturo Fuente box. But it's not wood. It's only partially wood. Most of it's, nice heavy cardboard like a cigar box is. I sent her that with some rocks and some coins and stuff for her boy because her boy likes president coins and he's interested in rocks because he's at that age. And what else I send him? I'm not a gamer, so I don't have Pokemon or any of that shit. What else I got? Just coins and rocks. That's about all I send him because that's all I got to send. But yeah, I woke up late too, buddy. Holy crap. Man, I don't know why. I went to bed early, like 10 o'clock, and I didn't get up until fucking almost 10 o'clock. Jesus. All right, Sheet. I'm in Iowa, buddy. Oh, Shroom Day. Yeah, where is he at? PA? He's in PA? Upstate New York. I should remember that. You're the same as Jenna. You're the same as Jenna in New York. She's in Medina, and I'm not sure what city in. And she's in Ohio, yeah. And we got Kentucky and Utah and mostly California. Now we got some AZs in Colorado. We got Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Upstate New York should be a pretty good place to detect. Might be a good place to pan too, because all the stuff coming out of the White Mountains from the east. And what's a major river in New York? I'd have to look, but and all that stuff coming out of Canada and the Great Lakes. Past the Great Lakes, yeah, you might, because Minnesota had some gold mines in way up north, but not a lot of gold. They didn't pan out. There's more gold in Canada over the border. That's where the majority of the gold is at. That's the majority of the gold comes from up there that washes down through here. We get a lot of flood gold, flour gold down through Minnesota and Iowa, northern Iowa. So it's all flour gold, all flour stuff. Really? I thought about getting a detector, but if I detected here in Iowa, around farm country, I think what you would find mostly would be old rusty bolts, nails, screws, railroad spikes, and junk. You would find mostly junk. You would spend a lot of time digging junk. Now I could go around old, like schoolhouses and churches, and you'd have to get permission from the owners now, but to detect around them. But you might be able to find something cool there around churches, playgrounds, parks. I'm just thinking it'd be not worth my time to actually do it. Well, yeah, I suppose a lot of junk everywhere. But is it worth your time? I don't know if you love to do it, then the time is irrelevant. But um, for me, I got other stuff to do. Everyone and all. At everyone and all. Wow. I got to look at that page. I got to look at that page. Hold up. Everyone and all. All right. I'll go back there a little bit, but I suppose it's a blast if you find something worthwhile, but 2 large cents, rooster Indian head, and a barber dying. Well, that's a field behind your house, and you kind of think, well, that's upstate New York. I suppose, yeah. See, I told you Lisa'd be here sooner or later. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, that's about all I got to fucking to oh, I'll show you, but I will show you this. And I got to get another book. And I'll show you why I like rocks. But one of the reasons why I like rocks. A couple of the reasons, actually, I like rocks. There's my bag of stickers I got to get another book for. And you guys have probably seen these rocks before. I don't know, but one of the reasons I like rocks, and I did not cut these. These were my uncle that cut these. There's an agate. Nice hole in it right there. Real nice cavitation. Look at that. And you see the rock right back here that goes through the front side right there. See it? See how that formed around? And then the other one he gave me was this one. Nice, huh? If I get my head out of the way, then you can probably see it. Yeah, you can see through it. When my uncle was alive, he liked rocks. He liked to cut rocks. He liked to make jewelry, just like Kevin, just like a lot of guys do. Make jewelry and cut rocks. He did that when he was first married. Before he had a job, actually, he was a school teacher, but in the summer he was off. So he would hunt rocks, he would cut rocks, he would polish rocks, and he made jewelry. And he sold it door to door, believe it or not. Yeah, here are all my stickers from the panning community. And I need to get another book because this is my book from the coin community. And you notice how many, this one's just about full. Just about full. Man, I got so many stickers that it's just amazing how many stickers I got. I got a book full. That one is actually oh shit, now it's coming apart. Oh, it's coming apart. You son of a bitch. the rings in here, there's only 2 rings, and a lot of times they don't hold real well. Now I was going to show you. That one is actually a patch, not a sticker. That's a patch. And you guys know where that one comes from. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I got pizza and, oh my God, Jesus. You're going to fall down, ain't you? Everything is so slippery. And the Wounded Warrior, of course, and Tuli. I got all of hers and all the farmers. Oh my God. Got a bunch of farmers. Even more farmers. Ginger. Got Ginger. Brad V. Who we got there? We got, oh shit, Steeler and this whole page of Steeler Stacker. Mutiny Medals on the back. More Steeler Stacker. I got Trey Amigos one in there. Sassy. Hardcore. There's a bunch of them in here, boy. I got a bunch of them. And I got the new one from Cash Money, too. I don't know where that one went, but I think it's up front in the book. MLZB and Ashley and... yeah, now I got to put them all back in here. Ain't that the shit? Now I'm going to do this. If I can do this all at one time or not. Usually it don't work. You got to do 3 or 4 at a time. Otherwise they slip and they slide all over the goddamn place. Come on. Get in there, you son of a bitch. God damn. I swear, man. Sometimes these things are just amazingly slippery. Amazingly slippery. There we go. Hopefully we got them all in there now. Yeah, I think I do. I don't know. Back there, are you in? You're in. Okay, everybody's in. Long Live Coins is in there. I got Zed's, I actually got a sticker from Zed, and I got one of his sculptures up here. It's Snoopy gifted that to me. She said she had already had one. She had one. She didn't really need another one. And I said, well, she said, gift it to Gary. He could use that. Okay. So that one came to me. These books are great, man. They're just a ticket. I get them on Amazon. I have 2 of these filled with concert tickets. Concert ticket stubs. And that's by no means all my ticket stubs. Those are just the ones that I kept. There's another thing that I also collect. You guys should probably maybe see them. Back in the day, when I was heavy into turkey hunting for the first time, I used to collect box calls. And I collected a couple of box calls from an old guy in Washington, Iowa called George. What the hell was his name? George Murphy. And this one is one of my favorites. One of my favorite calls by George. I don't know what the wood is, but man, oh man. That's a nice call. One of my nicest calls. Love it. Love that call. Oh, I have, what else do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, it's like pores. You have people who make them. I mean, you have the commercial ones. You have the commercial ones. You have the commercial ones, but you also have people who make them, individually make them. I like people who make them individually. It's like pores. I like pores. And I try to collect at least one pour from everybody. And then I'll go back and pick and choose. But I like to support people from Iowa, of course, or people just right around the Midwest. Of course, Hard Knocks, Ginger, Durbin and his bells. You know, they're not pours, but they're handmade bells and stuff. And people around the Midwest, I kind of like to do that. Then I branch out. But same with turkey calls, with box calls. I like to collect them from people around the Midwest who make them, and then people from down to the south and southeast, or more of the great turkey hunters are at. So I have some really eclectic stuff. I used to collect. I still do collect guitar picks from every artist, every concert that I go to, and I have a pile of picks. And my daughter, when she started getting, my youngest daughter, when she started getting into music, I gave them to her. We'll see you, Shroom Day. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Anyone? Freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm over the hill. I don't have any stickers either. I should. I thought about it at one time. I actually had Frosty's daughter, Bifrost, try to do a picture for me. And we just couldn't get it quite right. I told her what I liked, but her being an artist, she wants to add artistic flair to it. And it's not something I wanted. So I didn't pursue it. Maybe I should yet. I didn't get a sticker made, but why? I'm going to be dead in 10 years, so 15 years, so who gives a shit? I don't know. I'll probably be in the community until I die, but I will. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Yeah, the turkey calls when I was heavily into turkey hunting and bass fishing when I lived in southern Iowa. I've sold a lot of my bass lures already because in northern Iowa, and I'm not going to move from here, in northern Iowa, we don't have a lot of largemouth bass. The growing season is just too short. We have some, but they're smaller. We have more smallmouth bass up here. There are largemouth in the river, but in the Big Cedar River, but you don't find ponds with 6, 7, 8, 9 pounders in up here. You just don't because the growing season is so short. If you want that, you want to go down south, or you want to go to California, Mexico, down that way, southwest, southeast, then you'll find big bass, big largemouth. I got my first 5-pounder. I got it mounted. That's southern Iowa. I got a 6.5 pounder down there that I let go because I said I wasn't going to get another one mounted until I got a 10-pounder. Not going to get a 10-pounder, so what the hell? I will probably mount one northern and one muskie when I get one big enough, but I haven't got one big enough yet. I have got smallmouth mounted. I got right down here in the river, over a 21-inch smallmouth, right down here in the river, in my Little Cedar River. But those big bass are gone now because now we have otters, and otters ate them all. I don't know, man. I was incorruptible too at one time, but I got all kinds of tattoos. I ain't got a whole lot of them like most people do, but I got some. I got some. Whatever. I don't have any on my back, chest, neck, face, legs, rest of my body. I got them on my arms. That's it. My youngest daughter's got her whole back. Her whole back is done. She got one on her hand. She had some little daddy issue. I don't know what that was. Maybe she remembered it when she was a kid. I had this cross and circle on my hand right here, on my left hand. She got one like that too. I remember she would be sitting in my lap and she would press it. She wanted to know what that is. I told her it was my on-off switch. And if she pressed it, I would just turn off. And she would press it and she'd try to wake me up and I wouldn't wake up. So she'd push it and I'd come back awake. It was my on-off switch. Or the other daughter was my beep honk switch. She would push it and I go beep. Or she'd press it again. I go honk, beep, honk, beep. And those girls remember that from when they were little. So she got one just like that. And she has arm tattoos also. But her whole back is done with a nice winged angel. Really looks nice. And I told her, I don't have anything against tattoos or art as far as I'm concerned, but don't get anything that shows in your dress or shirt. Don't get anything above your shoulder. Don't get anything that shows. So if you wear shorts up to your knee, don't wear anything down below that, or don't have anything down below that. On your thighs, okay. If you're in a swimsuit, that's different. On your back, that's okay, as long as you don't have an open back dress or an open back blouse or something. Keep it covered. Because if you ever have to go get a job, they're going to look at that. Pet otter, you know what? A pet honey badger? You don't. No, you don't. You don't want a pet honey badger because you'll be looking for it forever. You're going to have to keep it in an enclosure that is escape proof. And believe me, there's a video on the internet. You can find it about a pet honey badger. I forget his name, Elliot or whatever. How they tried to keep him in an enclosure, and he could unlock locks. He could slide bolts. He could climb corners. They made a concrete enclosure, 5 foot high, 6 foot high, walls that he couldn't get out of. He managed to get his claws in the corner and crawl up the corner, spread his legs out. And they put another a female honey badger in with him to keep him occupied. Didn't keep him occupied that way. They keep him occupied. He taught her how to escape. And then they both escaped together. So you'll be looking for honey badgers forever if you want a pet honey badger. You'll be out searching for them forever because they'll go out and they'll run. They want to be loose. They want to be doing what honey badgers do. An otter, on the other hand, if you got a river that's close to you, that'd be great. Have a pet otter because then it could follow you home. It could go to the river and you have a swimming pool for it. And yeah, you could probably box train it in the house. I don't know. I've never tried to box train an otter, but yeah, it might be cool. On the other hand, I would rather have a ferret, dog, cat. I've had skunks. Skunks are nocturnal. The goddamn things are up at night just like cats are. And skunks dig. So you got those front claws. So they're digging in carpet. They're digging in corners. They ruin carpet, dude. Believe me. I had one. Raccoons. You don't want them in the house. Raccoons get into everything. Anything that's not locked, they can get into, and they will. Bowls, everything, anything breakable up above. It all comes out of cabinets, dude. Anything that's food, they'll be in there getting it. You have to keep a lock on your refrigerator, lock on your pantry door, lock on your cabinets. So you don't want a coon in the house. Coons outside are fine. If you keep them in a cage, take them out every day, play with them, let them run. Yeah, they're fine that way. But in the house, no. What else? Oh, what else people have? Possums, that's different. Possum I would have in the house. And they can be box trained. Yes, true, they are nocturnal, but you can adjust. You can get their day-night thing. You can get their time adjusted, just like a skunk. You can get their day-night thing adjusted, but skunks are so destructive with their digging. Possums don't dig. If you kept them fed, they're just a big old love bug is all they are. Hey, Tarragonsu, how are you doing, buddy? No, I would not have a coon or a skunk in the house again because I've had them both. Otter might be cool if you had a river or if you lived in a temperate zone. If you lived in, like I live, in the wintertime, I don't think otter would be good to have in a house. You'd have to have a goddamn bathtub for them full of water or a small inflatable pool down in the basement where water could drain. Because they're not neat animals. Yeah, they groom, yeah, they keep their fur clean, but when they splash and flop around in the water, you got water all over the place. So I don't know. I would have a ferret or a pair of ferrets. They're cool. I could live with that. I could live with a ferret. Not sure my wife would like it, but I could live with one. What else? As a pet, I've seen beavers as pets, but not an adult beaver. You raise them from the time they're little, like little to adulthood, and that'll take a couple of years, 2 years, usually how long a beaver stays with their parents to learn all the parenting skills and their engineering skills. They learn all that the first 2 years. They stay with the adults. And then that female has another pair of cubs or one. And then the 2-year-olds or the 1-year-olds learn how to take care of the babies, and they're also babysitters and playmates. Beavers will like to dam stuff. That's what they do. So they'll drag blankets, they'll drag parts and stuff, and they'll make a dam someplace out of that stuff. And you got to pick it all up, put it away, and they'll drag it back out again. Now, can you box train a beaver with that tail? Boy, I don't know. I don't think I want to be picking up beaver shit and beaver piss all the time. I don't think I want to be doing that. What else have I seen as pets? Mink. Wild minks. They're like a ferret. What do? They hunt little small furry animals. I've seen them used as ratters. They use them to go down rat holes and kill rats on big like chicken turkey farms and stuff where they got rat problems. They'll hire this guy to come in with his dogs, his terriers, and his mink. And a lot of people use ferrets for that, but mink have a more wilder instinct to go down holes and kill stuff. I don't think I want to keep one as a pet. It would be fair-ish like. I mean, they're the same musclehead family, but they have a more wilder instinct. So ferrets have been tamed for years and years and years, domesticated. Minks haven't been. So don't know. If I had a job for them, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. If I had a job for them. What else? What else could you have as a pet, man? And you've seen lions and tigers and all of the hippos and rhinos and all the animals that have been raised from little bitty babies all the way to adulthood. And they remember the person that raised them and took care of them. They remember them. Lions, tigers, all the same. All the same. But would you want to have one as a pet? No. Yeah. Coons get big. They'll get up 40, 45 pounds. They'll get huge. They'll get huge. Then become fat, lazy slobs. Even my skunk, when I took him to the taxidermist, he weighed 16, 17 pounds. He's a fat skunk, man. Why are you retracting? Message retracted. Message retracted. Why? Are you cussing? You can cuss on this fucking channel. Doesn't matter. Because it's not made for kids. So you can cuss all you want, I guess. I guess the only thing you can't do is hold on to a handgun or a long rifle when it's live. You just can't hold on to it. You can't touch it when it's live. In a video, you can. But other than that, I think just about anything goes. Except for hate speech. And then whose definition of hate speech are you talking about? And then what else? Well, if you're a racist asshole, or if you're anti-Semitic, and just because you disagree with the politics of the government of Israel does not mean you're an anti-Semite. It means you're an anti-political dickhead, you know. So, you know, you just got to be careful about what you say, I guess. I don't know. Fucking people are stupid. What is hate speech? I really, can anybody define that for me? Now, hate speech is different from racist asshole speech. I mean, that should be obvious. And just because 12% of the population commits, what, 70, 80% of crime, does not mean you're a racist asshole. You're just spouting statistics from the FBI database. That's all you're doing. Why you're doing it, your intent, that would be hard to determine a lot of times. But hey, you know, whatever. I don't care. A velociraptor? If you want it to be lunch, if you want it to be lunch, yeah. Oh no, next to impossible? No, it's not. Do they have the DNA from a velociraptor stored someplace? Yes, they do. Are they working on trying to what are they what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, help me, help me, help me. Clone one? They were talking about cloning extinct animals like the Tasmanian tiger, like what others? they're using DNA to clone. Well, they cloned a sheep way back in what, 70s. Dolly. They can clone one if they got the DNA. They could clone one, dude. You don't think they don't have it on file someplace? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Well, what's a bad habit? Cloning stuff? Cloning extinct stuff? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Cloning dinosaurs would be a Tyrannosaurus Rex, or Velociraptors would be a stupid thing to do. But cloning extinct species like a Tasmanian tiger, which is not actually a tiger, but might be a wise thing. Cloning and using that technology to help almost extinct species like black rhinos is a good thing. Is a good thing. But as far as cloning some extinct species, no. See, the Earth has gone through 5 different extinction cycles, where just about everything has become extinct and started over again. We are in the 6th cycle right now. Yeah, don't ban me, exactly. Hey, Block, we're just talking about cloning. We don't want to clone me, that's for sure. I don't think we want to clone you. We don't need any more of you guys zipping around the streets on skateboards. I think we got enough of you guys already. Or bike riders. We don't need any more bike riders either. Block, you want to buy some of my extra Canadian stuff? I got a lot of extra Canadian dimes, large pennies, 2 coin sets. You know, one's a 50%, one's and then all the coins. I got 4, 5, or 6 of those. I got some American stuff I'm selling. Where is it? Here it is. Let me bring that box up here again. All right, what do we got? 2 coin sets like this. I got 5 of them, I think. Come on, open up. Oh, there goes the COA. See these. I got 5 of them. I got, let's see, extra ones. What do I got here? I got a 72, 74, 81, 82, and an 89 are extra. These are all Canadian dimes that are extra. Here's some foreign coins, foreign silver. That Spain goes in there. Foreign silver, I got a bunch here. I got a bunch of American stuff here. Oh, come on here. 88, 84, 86. You get over there, 86 of those. Then I got, let's see, what here? These proof sets. I got an 86, 87, and a 98. No, 96, 97, 98 proof sets. I got, oh man, what do I got here? I got 2 Mercury dime collections. One's in a hard case over here. here, right here, and one's in a soft plastic, and only got one COA for them, and it's got all the mint mark collection, and then I got two of the Roosevelt mint mark collections in plastic, hard plastic, and I got the COAs for them. So, you know, I got a lot of American shit. I got some Canadian stuff that's extra. I got some foreign stuff. And maybe I'll just keep the foreign silver. I don't know. Got more foreign stuff. So, yeah. Canadian dimes. All that's extra. All that's extra. And I may have extra 925 nickels too when I go through them. But I still need that volume 1 of that book I got. I still need volume 1. What's airborne? I'm airborne. I was airborne. I have 108 static line jumps, I think. Yeah, 108. Not near as many as guys in the 82nd had, but I got 108 in 14 years. So what's 108 divided by 14? I don't know. What? Well, that's 7 jumps a year, so that's one every 2 months. I'm happy with that. Guys in the 82nd had it once every month, I think. At least once a month. So they'd be in the 365, let's see, 1 a month, 12, 24, 36. 36 and 12, 42. They'd have 42 in 4 years. So if they did 1 a month, they do more than that. What do you mean you ordered a snake? A live snake? Or a snake on a coin? Speaking of which, the United States Mint, Canadian Mint. I had an alert on for one coin that wasn't available. They sent me a text message says going on sale 12 p.m. blah blah blah. I went on their website, said not available. At that time when they said it was going to be available. Oh, okay. Silver maple snake privy. Gotcha. And I was looking at what do I have for privies, snake privies. I thought they did 2 years with snake privies. Hold up a second. That's right here under my penny book. Right here under my penny book. I thought they did 2 years with snake privies. They did a 2001 and a 2013. Because I have 2 of the 2013s if you need one of those. The ones that I have extra ones are the tank privy, the cougar privy, the yin yang, the fireworks, that one 2013 snake, the dog privy, the panda privy, and the moose privy. Those are the ones I have extras of. So if you're needing one, let me know. The 2025 snake privy, well, get me one. I'll pay you to do that. You hear me? You hear me, Targansu? Get me one. I'll pay you for it. That's what I was thinking, freaking awesome. What kind of snake did you get with free shipping? Albino boa? Anaconda? What? Block is on top of it? Good, 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 good. I don't need a whole box. Oh, you'll trade me for the whole box? Okay, well, you trade me for the whole box. And it cost me an arm and a leg to fucking send it, much as it weighs. That's just the extra shit I got. I don't really need all of those, but, you know. You know what? I think what I'll do is I'll just take the open box, just like it is, take it to the post office and say, all right, if I wanted to send this to Toronto, Canada, what would it cost? They'd tell me. I'm sure they would. Now, would you have to pay anything when it gets to Canada? It probably wouldn't cost me that much to send it from here to you, but it has to go through customs, and then you would have to pay whatever it costs you up there and VAT taxes. Oh, I know you're joking, but it just gets me to thinking, what would it cost if I sent something to you? Because I know Durban sends stuff to you, right? Holy fuck. 25% of the value of what you're sending. So if I sent you something that costs $1,000, but that would be if you buy it from a commercial enterprise. That's if you would receive it for. I can value this at anything I want. It's mine. I've already bought it, so it's mine. I can value it at anything I want. Is that not correct? Or would they go through and say, oh, no, by the book, this is this much. By the book, this is this much. Really? $8 to fucking send it? That's bullshit. You know what's going to happen, don't you? Okay, what are the HS codes? That I don't know. Okay, I'll look at it, buddy. I was thinking, what the hell? Where was my mind before I read that? What was I saying? And does it make a difference if I'm sending you money or if I'm sending you bullion? Does it make any difference that way? And does it make any difference if it's old money that's no longer used or new money that is used? because sterling 925 is all jewelry. That's all listed as jewelry. It's not coinage anymore, even though it's got Canada $1 or 1 nickel or 10 cents or whatever. If it's no longer used as money, then it's something else. Turkeys. No, that wasn't turkeys. You're trying to get me to go way back, aren't you? I mean, it's bad enough just to send this wooden box, to New York. That's 20 some bucks right there. But when I put stuff in it and fill it up, there's more weight, so it costs. I've sent Jenna stuff that's been in the $25 range already. So we'll see what this one's going to cost when I get this one filled up. Oh, that's what I was thinking right there. What's going to happen is the post office is going to value themselves out of business. Somebody else is going to set up infrastructure enough to start delivering mail. And kind of like FedEx and UPS and those guys have done for packages. But they will start delivering mail too. And the reason that the price is going up is because they don't have the volume anymore. Most people send shit by emails. They don't send letters anymore, so they don't have the volume that they used to have. Therefore, the price is going to go up. I understand that, but people still send stuff. And so I won't go through the post office. Let's say, would FedEx or UPS deliver into Canada? Well, even the post office is getting out of hand. I'm telling you that. Yeah, but they don't have to abide by the same prices. They got to abide by the same rules, but not the same prices. Yeah, they will do with rural free delivery. I'm sure of that will happen. And then you will have to go into the post office to pick up your mail. I'm sure that will happen to hold costs down. I'm sure that will happen. And people who live in really small, like unincorporated towns, even small corporated towns, will have to go to bigger towns in their area because they'll just shrink. They'll just shrink everything down. Yeah, I can see that happening. So they charge a brokerage fee. Now you're talking about UPS and FedEx, right? They would still have to abide by the same rules that the post office does, but would they be cheaper than the post office? So then it really makes no difference what you how you send UPS, USPS, or FedEx. Doesn't matter if they all have to abide by the same rules and they all have to value stuff the same. Then it makes no difference how you send. It's just how quick you get it there. or how if they lose something or something gets stolen and doesn't get delivered, how quickly or how efficiently they do the reclamation process, to get your money back. Well, okay, Block, we'll see. I did not watch you last night I got so fucking tired. I went to bed, dude. Yeah. She is yes, yeah. The government fees are still going to be the same, one way or the other, but their costs might be cheaper. I don't know, man. Speckled beaver. Ooh, Block. Talk to me, buddy. What's a speckled beaver? I need a speckled beaver. I need a speckled beaver. I got a hammered beaver. I got a beaver that's been hammered. That beaver's been out and back, and she is hammered hard. But I need a speckled one. Ooh, never seen a speckled beaver. I've seen white beavers. I've seen brown beavers. I've seen black beavers. Don't believe I ever seen a speckled beaver. It's a dirty coin. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What are you saying? It's kind of like the hammered beaver, only a little more freer. A smallpox green beaver. Smallpox green beaver. That must be, ooh, I know what that is. I'm imagining in my mind what that is. Smallpox green beaver. Speckled green. Oh, show it to me. Show it to me. Send me a text or an email. Show me. Show me the picture. I want to see it. If I can't have it, I at least want to see it. Oh, did you guys see my beard cried? You should have seen my beard. It cried. It cried. When I saw Joe Durbin without his beard, he shaved. My beard had somebody to look up to. Joe Durbin's beard. And then he shaved it. Now my beard doesn't have anybody to look up to. It was crying. Let me check. Did somebody send me a email? Network message. Okay, fuck you. Okay, I had a lady. Block, are you sitting on your keyboard? Okay. YouTube.com. Right there. Okay. I'll pull that up. Oh, isn't that a. Oh, man. I need that. I need that right now. I need that. Did you find that last night? Did you find that last night? I see what you're trying to say. Arrows up. Okay. I see it. A measle free. Oh, I imagine went straight in a flip. Should have went in a capsule, dude. I need that. I'll make you a deal. I got some American stuff here. What don't you have? Hold up. Let me get this stuff out of the way here. I know you like American stuff. Make you a deal. We've got these mint sets. What is this? 88 and 84 mint sets. That's a D. That's I don't know what the hell that is. P and D mint marks. P and D mint marks. Those 2 years. P is in D's. Those 2 years. 88 and 84. All right. If you don't want those, then we have these 3 proof sets here. I got a 98, a 97, and a 96. I got those 3. Then I got these 2 Roosevelt mint mark sets. See that? In capsules. And I have COAs for them. Where'd they go? They're all over here someplace. I got COAs for them. All right. And then I got these 2 Mercury dime. One's in a capsule, and one's in a plastic. Mint mark sets. Mercury dime mint mark sets. Oop, upside down, of course. Of course they'd be fucking upside down. And only one of those has a COA. So I gotta find that other one. Where's it at? Down there someplace. Fucking. Oh, there it is. There's the other 86 mint mark or the mint collection, P and D. P and D mint marks, 86 uncirculated coin set. So I got 86. What else did I have here? 88 and 89. Those 3. Turn around here, you motherfucker. Those 3 right there. And I had these 3 proof sets. 3 proof sets. Then I have the Mercury Dime Mint Mark collection. I got 2 of those. One in a capsule, one in a plastic. And I got 2 of these Roosevelt Dime Mint Mark collections. Depending on years, whatever. Probably the same years. $100 bill. I'm reading the fucking chat. Get off my back. I got to look at the camera. I got to look at the coin, and then I got to look over here to chat. I'm not like you. I don't have 18 fucking monitors set up or heads up display in my glasses. You probably got all that shit. I don't. Then I got all that foreign silver. And then I got this is a 8. It's a big penny. But only half, it's an 1882 H, but only half of the H is visible. The lower half of the H is visible. That's it. And so I upgraded that yesterday. But now I got that one. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it in a flip or in a 2x2, and then I'm going to put it down here with the rest of the extra stuff I got. Because I got extra big pennies, extra large cents. I got extra fishtail nickels, extra dimes, extra quarters. I'm looking for other stuff though. Dimes or pennies, Canadian pennies in the 1900s and some of the 2000s, and I think 80s too. 80s, 90s, some in the 2000s, but most of them in the 90s that I can't find. I think None of them. I don't think I have any 90s. Maybe I have one. Only 2 hours at two times speed. Yeah. I'm gonna look at this. Hold up a second, freaking. I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, that son of a bitch is gonna fucking stab your ass. It's getting close to yeah, yeah. I'd shoot that fucker. Yep, I'd shoot that fucker. That's a good one. He's 140. Look at it again here. Let me look at him again. Oh shit, that's not what I want to look at. I want to look at that fucking. Where is it? Where is it? God damn it! Did you take that down? Let me look at that deer one more time. Stop right there. One, two, three, four. He's only an 8 pointer, but I'm gonna. He's wider than his ears. He's not real thick, but god damn, damn, that was a good shot right there, right through the fucking shoulder. Damn, right. See where that fold is? I put one there, 2/3 of the way down. Man, all right. I'm gonna guess him to be as an 8 pointer. One, two, three, four. He's only an 8 pointer. So I'm going to guess him to be, I always overestimate. He's going to be in the high 140s, low 150s. I'm going to say low 150s, high 140s. Because I have a 30-inch 8 pointer hanging on the wall out there, 130 incher. And that's about as big an 8 pointer as you get up here. I'd shoot that fucker. That's what I'm saying. He's a high 140s, low 150s deer. Is it deer season yet? Get the bow out. I think it's archery season. Fuck, he's in your backyard. Just shoot him. I'm sitting in a blind. I see that boy. He's dead. That's it. He's dead. You don't find 8 pointers that big. Up here, anyway. You don't see 8 pointers that big. If you get one in the 130s, you're doing good. If he was thicker, if he was that thick at the base and a little bit thick, and he held that thickness all the way out, he'd be a 160 deer. Easy. But he's not that thick. It looks to me like he's a young deer. He's probably 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. Good genetics. Good genetics. I can see that already. So yeah, that's a good deer. He would be hamburger and steaks. Well, you're trying to tell me that one gunshot would be reported? You probably hear gunshots in the fucking city all the time. God damn it, Block. Isn't that amazing how fast a new coin will sell out like that? And then you'll have to wait a minute. I got a beard here, right here. right there. That's where that goes. Beard hairs. That happens every once in a while. So you guys ordered them, but you can't get them now? Is that what it is? I'm gonna tell you what, man, bucks are dangerous when it's breeding season, and it's breeding season. September, October, November, breeding season. Now you should be looking out when you drive or skateboard. Bucks are especially aggressive this time of year. So good, Tarragon. So I'm glad you got one. Did you get one or two? That's correct. Freaking awesome. Do you know what a suppressed 22 sounds like? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, last year. Damn, man. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I would like to get one of those. How many $20 bills would it cost to get that spotted deer? I'm thinking one should probably do it, but all right. Maybe I can get one of them then. Shit. I'm always looking for maple privies. Always, 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 always. And Tarragonster, you know it because you got 80 of them or whatever. And I'm only halfway there. So, yep, Buck. You're exactly right. You know damn well you can sell one here. You know damn well you can. Privies, maple privies are one of the things that I really would like to get all of them. But, and now you notice that the Australian mint is putting privies on theirs, on their coops. Um, I don't know if the Mexican mint is putting privies on the Libertads yet. I would assume they are. The American mint putting privies on eagles. So let's see the coin you're talking about. Let's take a look at that for a second. Oh, this is the which one are we looking at? 70? Was that the one you were pointing at? I'll have to go back and look. Hold up. I got to go back. Let's see. Right there for a second. That was right there. Okay, hold up a second. I'm looking. I'm looking at this here nickel. All right, price guide. Where's your pointer at? High, low, 77, 25, 30. Okay, so there's a high, low. 96 and 5, so 77. All right. I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to leave that down. Let me see. What am I up here? All right. That's freaking awesome. I'm going to leave that up. What the hell is that? Okay. And then that's the postal information. I'll leave them up, read them afterwards. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you're talking about okay. And that was a 77 and didn't care if it's high or low, doesn't make any difference to me. But that's what you're looking at was a 77, right? The high and the low. I have to go back and look at that again because that's I have to what is that? I already got that up. I think I already got that up. Yeah, I got that up. All right. Where's the other one that we were looking at? Where's the other one we were looking at here? That's that's his shorts. Okay, got that. Okay, got that. All right. Hunting some. Yeah, I got that. Got that up. And that's up. Okay. I'll go back and look at that stuff later. I have to unload wood yet today sometime. So probably 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go outside and unload. I got to pick up a load of wood. I got to unload. That was the stuff I had split from. Oh, I had log down in the woods. I had to split. It fell across my trail down there, so I had to cut it. But I still got to go cut the log. I cut everything out of it so you could go through, but I still got to go cut the log. And what I had split for when I cut it, that's out in the truck. I got to go unload the truck, then go down and probably um, cut that log, bring it up to split. They do have to run to the hardware store today to see what they have for a digger. Well, I got to, man. I got stuff to do. I can watch that tonight. OUNCS. There's ounces of metric. No, ounces is not metric. All of our weights and measures come old from the old English weights and measures, European weights and measures. We don't do pounds or stone, or we don't do stones anymore because a stone is what 16 pounds, 16 point some pounds. And what did some of the old boys down in southern Iowa used to say for when they were estimating yardage? They would say rods, a rod, like 8 rods from here, 10 rods. Well, a rod's 16 some feet, 16 point some feet. Well, then you just have to extrapolate that. 10 rods be 160 feet. Well, 160 feet divided by 3 is what? 40 yards. You just got to be able to do that in your head. Yes, there's ounces and troy ounces. ABDP ounce is 26. 20, 26, yeah, ounces, 26 grams, 26 grams. And a troy ounce is 31.11 grams. So usually when they send a copper round, it's usually one ADVP ounce, and silver is always in troy ounces. So you're inebriated, and that starts with an E, so learn how to spell it. Hot vials and glass. What's hot vials? Hot to the spring. Hot what? Hot. Yeah, I don't know where some of those old weights and measures come from, but I know what a stone is. That comes from Great Britain and um, Ireland, England. They measure stuff in stones, stone weight, which is a stone is 16 pounds or 1.6 pounds. I forget. I have to look it up. But I do know a rod is 16 point, like 16.4 feet. I know what that is. And I don't know where that measurement comes from, a rod. I think that comes from old European stuff. I don't know. I'd have to look that up, but I remember the guy coyote hunted with down there, the, down in southern Iowa, and he would say, "Yeah, that coyote's 150 rods from you." How the fuck am I supposed to know where that is? I got to the point where I was starting to tell him where the coyote was from him because he had one. He was out in the field with his truck. He was running a draw, and the coyote popped up behind him. He didn't see it, and I got on the radio and called him and told him where the fucking coyote was at. How many rods behind him? He turned around, sure enough. Yeah, we got the coyote, but coyote hunting fun when you do it that way. And in my opinion, we should be able to hunt deer like that. But hey, that's just my opinion. Inebriated, don't mind me. I'm a little inebriated, not unebriated. Just went through a bunch of hot vials in glass to get to the stream. Okay, if you're out in the wild and you're going to the stream, going through a bunch of glass, I can see hot vials. I don't know what those are. I don't know what that is. And remember, glass is heavy. So if you're prospecting and you bring up glass, broken glass, that's a good place for gold because glass is heavy and gold will accumulate in the same place. So just remember that. You know, you got those gemstones, little red gemstones, they're heavy too. Lead shot, heavy too. Will accumulate in the same place as gold will. So just remember all that. Just remember all that. If you're a panner, if you're not a panner, prospector, then it doesn't matter to you. But garnet, that's the gemstone I was thinking of. You'll find garnets a lot of times when you find gold, lead shot, and broken glass. So there you go. Just a little information for you today. All right, guys, I'm going to go. We're at over 2 hours. Yeah, 100 cubits, and I know what a cubit is because I wrote that down. Um, so that's old. I mean, that's back before the time of Christ, those measurements. So anyway, that's it for me. We are going to call this one because I got to go out and unload wood and then go get some more wood. My brother wanted me to bring my skid loader over and dig out some dirt inside this garage that he wants to put a cement pad in. Okay, how high is your door? 6 foot 5. Well, that ain't gonna work because my skid loader is right at 7 foot. So we ain't getting in there with my skid loader. You gotta think of a different way to, yeah, those are know those measurements, man. Dude, okay. All right. So I got to go to the hardware store and see if there's something I can rent that's motorized that'll fit inside of his shed, little garage there, to scrape out that dirt because we got to take 4 inches out of there so we can put a cement pad in. All right, very good. I'm gonna go do wood. We'll see you guys later. Peace out. Oh, Block, tell me how much it's gonna cost me to get a speckled beaver. See ya.